such an amazing team behind the scenes here at CCN, and we are bringing in some of that talent today.
We are. Yes, we have our editor, photographer, and a now award-winning filmmaker, Jason Peguero. Jason?
Thank you.
No,
Thank you guys very much
so
for letting me be on the show.
So how does it feel being on the other side of the camera?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting feeling. I like being more crew because no one could see me, but eventually I'd have to be someone would have to see me eventually. So
yeah, I'm glad it's us.
Yeah. Congratulations, you just graduated.
Thank you very much.
And what did you get your degree in?
I got a BA in Television, Film, and Media Studies in Telecommunications.
But you've been really honing in on your art for a while.
Yes, I've been doing this since 2013.
Wow. And you brought some really wonderful pictures. You've won some awards on your documentary. So let's talk about this.
Okay.
Talk about this one.
Is this your first
Carousel.
photo that you took?
That was the first photo I took. That was my first print I did. Actually, no, I lied. That's the most successful print I did. That's what I want to say. My first prints were, not so great.
Well, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, this was taken at Whittier Narrows off the 60, going towards Pomona.
Okay.
And they have like a little fair, I think, once a year. And that was the first time no one was on that ride for me, so I was able to lucky and I was able to grab a picture.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all about
great.
timing with photography.
Yes.
So good job.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And you're working on something really interesting. You're working on a book.
Yes.
And there was somebody who inspired you to start the process of your photography. Is that
Yes,
right,
in a
or-
way.
Okay.
So if you want to
hold
raise
up the
that
photo?
one. He unfortunately is not with us today. His name was Gary Chavez. He was a local. For the locals, we knew him as Blackbird. Just a nice, quiet guy. Kept to himself. Well, no, I can't even say quiet. He was just a really nice guy. And I used to work with him. And during the time when I was taking some courses, I needed to do a subject on like a theme. And he was one of the few people. The theme originally was going to be people from my old neighborhood. And he was the first to really be the one to say, yeah, I'll accept it, him and his brother, but everyone loved this photo, so I stuck with that. And since then, it started steamrolling more into, well, let me do a book on the whole neighborhood, because it's really changed from the 50s to now.
Yeah.
It was predominantly Latino, and now it's becoming more dominantly Asian, which isn't bad. I grew up in the more dominantly Asian area, and I really like my friends. I've loved everyone I've known there, but I wanted to show like a before and after sort of thing.
Sure, and it becomes a really interesting fusion
Yeah.
of cultures too
It
over
really
the
does.
years.
Like a melting pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a few stores that are still open on, I don't know if you guys know Garvey Avenue.
Yeah.
That's changed dramatically over the years, but there's still like, I think it was Johnny Thompson's guitars that are still there, and I really wanted to do a series on that alone. So there's just a lot of stuff I want to do.
Yeah.
It's just me finding the time or getting them to say, okay, let's do it. That's probably my only hurdle, I guess I'd say.
Such character then too, this gentleman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
such a distinct feature.
This photo was in a gallery, and a lot of people loved this photo. It was in La Puente, and I think the reason why they liked it, because I asked them, said, what's so great about this one? And they go, he looks like someone I've seen or I've talked to, or he looks like a relative.
He has that face.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk about this third one.
So that is the neighborhood. That is specifically where I grew up. It was South San Gabriel. We know it as the Hills because it's really like
lot of mountain.
Yeah, a lot of mountain like sort of
Roly-poly
thing.
hill.
Yeah.
There were areas where my grandmother was too.
Exactly.
It's
And what I like,
Roly-poly,
what's
yeah.
also nice about my neighborhood is, as a kid, there was not just one way to get anywhere. We knew how to cut through backyards. We knew how to do.
And empty lots. 'Cause
Exactly.
they're not empty anymore, right?
Exactly. So I was up till 4 in the morning, up till like 4 to 5. That's when I caught that photo. That's the sun just rising. And as you see, we have the electrical lines and all that kind of stuff.
Real quick, tell us a little bit
Yes.
about the documentaries that you're working on.
So
What
I have
awards
2
for?
right now completed. This one was for Best Editor for Prehistoric Sound, which was a documentary on the La Puente area. And this was for Best Documentary for that same one. Wow. And so I'm really proud of these 2 because I have 2 trophies that I don't feel like I earned. And so these 2 are like, okay, I actually earned these, and they're really close to my heart. I have another one, which is called La Gardenia, which is about a little meat market in the San Gabriel area. And I just submitted that into a festival, and I'm waiting to hear back from them. So, fingers
Fantastic.
crossed.
Good luck.
Wow.
We'll keep our fingers crossed for you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for the work that you've
Yes.
done here.
Thank
at
you guys for
CCN.
letting me be on the show.
Of course.
Really appreciate it. Great. Up next, we have the Taste of
Yes.
Sunrise.
With tri-tip salad.
I
It's going
know.
to be very delicious.
Next.